Dominaria Newsreel 2019. Commander, a format on the rise. Look at those lines of school children and grown adults in their 40s. It can only be one thing. That's right, it's the San Diego Comic Book Convention. And this year, convention goers are excited about one advertisement more so than any other. That's right, Commander 2019 previews. Hot dog! Mr. Mark Rosewater brings the children a mother load from the mothership. 4 fantastical commanders, a slinking sorceress, a chasm of chronometers, the exile of the conclave, and a wrath-filled falcon. But the hits just keep on coming, because at the Lake Geneva Wargaming Convention, a panel of wizards led by Gavin Verhey have a huge surprise. I guess you can say this young man is Verhey excited to show the gathered wargamers none other than Gerard, Weatherlight Hero. And the crowd goes wild. Meanwhile, over at the Command Zone program, Jimmy Wong and friend are dressed up in their best duds to begin a 4-day extravaganza, starting with no fewer than 100 cards from Faceless Menace. What's this? A copy of Seedborn Muse is included in the deck? Hot crackers, says young Jimmy. That's one how do you do of a reprint. But the best has been saved for last as we head over to Tolaria East and the Tolarian Community College. Oh, hello there, Professor. How's it going? Say, what's that in your pocket? Why, it's the exclusive Tolarian Community College preview card. What card have they given the biggest and most influential Magic the Gathering YouTuber? A legendary? A mythic to end all mythics. A reprint of phenomenal value. All right, Professor, open that envelope up. Why, it's Prismatic Strands, a reprint of a common that's not played much, if at all, in Commander. Prismatic Strands is 3 generic mana and 1 white for an instant that reads, prevent all damage that sources of the color of your choice would deal this turn. And Jumpin' Jelly Beans, you can flash it back just by tapping an untapped white creature you control. You would think by now the bit about Wizards of the Coast giving you dud commons would become an old joke. But as your YouTube channel nears 6 years, the only joke around here that's old is you. Hey man, what the hell? Easy, Tiger. Let's try and crack this nut together. How can you use this card to promote the upcoming Commander pre-constructed decks? How can you show Wizards of the Coast you are worth your salt when all they give you to work with is day old pepper? I know. I'll just build a pauper deck with it. Like Mardu Monarch Snow. Mardu Monarch Snow is an exciting new deck for Pauper, with many variations both subtle and sublime, one of which I'll show you now. The deck runs a single copy of Okiba Gang Shinobi, a ninja that you can ninjutsu in to make your opponent discard 2. Some Mardu can do versions that run Reaping the Graves, a storm card that returns creatures from your graveyard to hand. Again, this is a fun deck with many options, but this build is Mardu and Shinobi. It also runs 3 copies of Seeker of the Way, a playset of Thraben Expectors, as well as a playset of Glinthawk and Core Skyfisher. Glinthawk and Skyfisher return cards to our hand. And what are we returning? Artifacts that draw us cards, mainly a full playset of Arkham's Astrolabe and Prophetic Prism. My preview card, Prismatic Strands, is a 3 of in the main board. Combined with a single copy of Battle Screech, we'll make sure to outlast and outdraw our opponents. The Monarch in the deck's name means we run a pair of Palace Sentinels to give us the crown. We also run a pair of Journey to Nowheres to handle any zombie fish that may be swimming upstream. While some snow decks run Skred, our list sticks to a playset of Galvanic Blasts and Lightning Bolts. While our mana base makes use of Bajuka Bogs and Boros garrisons, artifact lands in red and white, as well as a forgotten cave and a radiant fountain, which itself is a great bounce target. Next, a pair of ash barrens, rounded out by snow-covered mountains and plains, finishes our main board. But what's in the side? A full playset of Pyroblasts, of course, although red elemental blasts can now be run in their stead. A pair of Electrickery for elf matchups, and Relics for graveyard hate. 3 standard bearers for stopping those Bogle hexproof enchantment decks, as well as 2 Gorilla Shamans for artifact hate, and single copies of Oblivion Ring and a Guardian of the Guild pack. Pauper is also a format on the move. Are you attending Magic Fest Las Vegas? If so, there will be a Pauper Championship, where first place gets a trophy, many prizes are to be had, and everyone gets a blue Elemental Blast playmat just for playing. And if you can't attend Magic Fest Vegas, then you can compete instead in the very first Magic Online Pauper MCQ. Qualify for the Mythic Championship by playing Pauper, or just tell your store that Pauper events can now be run for full Planeswalker points for official Pauper events in paper. Ha, Professor! I guess you showed them hilarious video, or should I say, Tolarious. So that concludes this newsreel of Commander Pauper, a format on the rise.